By the sheep gate in Jerusalem there's a pool called Bethesda in Aramaic, which has 5 colonnades. Within these lay a large number of disabled, blind, lame, and paralyzed. One man was there who had been disabled for 38 years. When Jesus saw him lying there and realized he had already been there a long time, he said to him, "Do you want to get well?" "Sir," the disabled man answered, "I have no one to put me in the pool when the water is stirred up. But while I'm coming, someone goes down ahead of me." "Get up," Jesus told him. "Pick up your mat and walk." Instantly the man got well, picked up his mat, and started to walk. Now that day was the Sabbath, and so the Jews said to the man who had been healed, "This is the Sabbath. The law prohibits you from picking up your mat." He replied, "The man who made me well told me, 'Pick up your mat and walk.' Who is this man? Who is this man who told you, 'Pick up your mat and walk'?" they asked. But the man who was healed did not know who it was, because Jesus had slipped away into the crowd and that was there. After this, Jesus found him in the temple and said to him, "See, you are well. Do not sin any more so that something worse doesn't happen to you." The man went and reported to the Jews that it was Jesus who had made him well. Therefore the Jews began persecuting Jesus because he was doing these things on the Sabbath. Jesus responded to them, "My Father is still working, and I am working also." This is why the Jews began trying all the more to kill him. Not only was he breaking the Sabbath, but he was even calling God his own Father, making himself equal to God. John 5, verses 2 through 18. There are many aspects that are interesting in this account. The question of Jesus to the man, "Do you want to be healed?" It seems silly, but Jesus asked him, and even though the man seemed to have greater faith in the waters being disturbed than in God, Jesus heals him. But let's look at the Jewish leaders, the Pharisees. They make no comment of a man who had been paralyzed, who had been lying by the pool each day for 38 years, now walking, carrying his mat, but only comment that he is breaking the law for carrying his mat on a Sabbath. Then, when finding that he was healed, that doesn't give them pause, just that this work was also done on the Sabbath. Why is it that we often find that there are those that are often more concerned with keeping the law and less concerned about those that have been freed from its bondage? That is the work of Jesus. He is the one who frees us from bondage, particularly the bondage of sin, which is imposed on us through the law. Now, this is not to say that the law has no place, nor does it mean we are free to do as we please. God's feelings have not changed, only his method of cleansing us from its stain. Instead of binding us in the chains of sin for eternity, he entered creation in order to set us free. He saw the slavery enacted by the purveyors of the law and sought to set us free. Not so we may pursue our identity within the bondage, but take on a new identity in him and him alone. How awesome is that? Pray with me. Thank you for the freedom you have given me in Jesus Christ. Amen.